get the body bags, people. Last night, I got into a Twitter thing with this right-wing influencer from Texas, and I just bodied this woman. Oh, fuck, dude. She disappeared. She went MIA, dude. It's a body bag moment that I'm going to share with you. I don't know if you've heard of this woman, but her name, she calls herself online Sarah Is Censored. Her name is Sarah Fields. She's a right-wing influencer who was like part of the anti-Bud Light. She came to fame during the Bud Light shit. And dude, I just laid her out so bad that she just disappeared from the internet. I don't think she'll ever interact with me online again. Dude, it was so worthy. So here's what it started with. Okay, you ready? Let me take you through this. Okay, so it started with this David Medina tweet right here. And again, he's this like Portland right-winger, okay? And he said, many have reached out and asked why I wasn't invited to the White House roundtable with these guys, because David Medina had been showing Benny and Nick around. He took Benny and Nick and introduced them basically to everyone in Portland. Okay, David Medina did. And then they didn't invite him to the roundtable. They used him and, spat him out. Okay, they took like Andy No and Katie Davis Court and all these TPUSA guys. Okay, so now what I did was I replied to him and said, you weren't invited because you're not white, but you will still shill for them. Unbelievable. Now, as you can see by the reactions here, they didn't like that comment. Some people got mad, right? But then here's what he says, he replies with the typical thing these Christian weirdos do. He said, love you, man, is what he said. This guy doesn't love me, okay? This guy is so anti-leftist and such a bullshit artist liar. Like, this guy's a total fucking scumbag, right? But he says, love me, man. You're wrong here, but still all love here, okay? Now, here's where it gets good. Because I shot back saying, you don't love me. Fuck you. You behave like a disgusting, divisive piece of shit for most of your days. Don't fucking pull the arrogant, I love you shit. You're trash being used by white supremacists. Okay, now, here is where Sarah decided to get involved. Okay, now again, if we look at Sarah Fields, let me just give you an introduction to her so you know. Sarah, she calls herself Sarah Is Censored. A while back, dude, she became this thing in a couple years ago around Bud Light and Disney, right? That was her claim to fame, was, she had a moment in the sun where she like blew up online and the BBC interviewed her, and she's, of course, an anti-LGBTQ freak, okay? But she had her big moment a couple years ago. And of course, the Sarah Is Censored is part of their whole self-flagellation, like, oh, I'm so oppressed. Everybody's silencing me. Oh, poor me. Oh, I'm so oppressed. Oh, with this boot, right? But anyway, so she gets involved and she says, triggered, okay? And of course, she has like 400,000 followers. So she ratioed me with the triggered, right? Now, you ready for this? Watch this, guys. So I said, you're the one who's triggered, but you should probably stick to grifting off Gives and Goes and talking about demonic spirits, you dumb fuck, okay? Because she's talks a lot about how if you're a leftist, you're demonic, you're possessed by demonic spirits, and she started a GoFundMe because she was like getting sued for breaking the law in Texas, and she started a GoFundMe like, oh my God, they're falsely prosecuting me, they're targeting me, right? She uses a GoFundMe to try and make money. But now watch this, okay? Watch what her reply is to this, because she said, LOL, and she sent the meme, triggered, I'm so triggered, okay? You ready? Well, it turns out that I remember Sarah Is Censored because I remember the controversy she was involved with. So then I hit back with LOL, Nice child endangerment charges. What a dumb bitch, right? You can't parent a kid, but you meme good. Fucking pathetic, right? And then I included a shot of her arrest record, right? And also a shot with her photograph and her court trial case. Because again, I had remembered who she was, right? So, dude, boom, right? Right back at you, Sarah. Now, here's where it gets good. Because then I replied under that and I said, it took me a minute, right, to remember who you were because you're ultimately forgettable, but I knew that was you, right? And then, dude, she went dark. Like, if you look at it, guys, she didn't reply. She went dark. So I'm like, wait, Sarah, where did you go? No more memes? Dude, oh shit. And then, like, dude, look at these guys. Dude, this guy's like, holy shit, you ended her. Best thing on the site today. Dude, somebody else called me an insane freak. This guy says, it's enraging, isn't it? Posting so hard and hoping for a scrap of recognition, but it never comes. In the end, it turns out that you're just some schmuck that could be thrown into a volcano. And no one would even notice. Dude, how fucking specific, bro. Some schmuck that could be thrown into a volcano. Oh my God, isn't that funny? Dude, that is like so specific, bro. But yeah, so she got absolutely bodied. And I mean, because I love this, because not only did I drop the hammer with her real life like story, which is like, dude, she's a scoundrel. She's a fraud. But then me telling her how forgettable she is and like being like, yo, can we get some more memes? Oh, dude, this guy right here, dude, holy shit. You ended her. Indeed. Oh man, dude. Dude, so that's what I was doing last night at like fucking 4 a.m., bro. While I was editing, I just fucking erased her, bro. But there she is. Child endangerment. Of course. I mean, it is the people who get arrested for child endangerment, and they're the ones that then become like, ooh, now I'm going to tell all of you how to raise your kids. I'm going to monitor all your children. Oh yeah, dude, I enjoyed this. Like more than anything, bro. I mean, dude, shitting on MAGA is like, it's like the Fortnite days, dude. I boxed her up, dude, and fucking 200 pump right there, boss. She was fighting woke corporate America, having her big BBC article that, you know, in 2023, she was a big thing attacking Bud Light. But she's out there, leave the kids alone, save the children. But she's a terrible fucking parent. Oh, man, that was satisfying. But yeah, I mean, if you look at her page, dude, her page is, she says parent-child advocate, right? That's what she is, right? Constitutionalist, investigative journalism, parent-child advocate with child endangerment charges. And of course, she is, you know, talking about Antifa terrorism. There she is. Let's hear her voice.
The left are so predictable.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, nice.
The left are so predictable.
Yeah, dude. She went MIA, baby. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate you for being my nightly entertainment. Dude, these MAGA influencers, they are a dime a dozen, baby. Let's go, dude. Triggered. Oh. Hi, Sarah. Hi. 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗶𝗹𝘀 would say, hi. I'm a big fan. Right? I'm a big fan of your court records. All right. Thank you, Sarah. That made my day. It did, guys. It fucking made my day. Be best. Be best. It's so good. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.